Maybe it seems to be some insecurity about the way I feel where I wanna be. Okay, hey rebels. Okay, so I'm hearing that SWV song. It's called Love Will Be Right Here, but I'm also hearing You Really Got a Hold on Me. So there is this energy of break up to make up. That's all we do. First you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. Now, this does not have to be about one specific person outside of you, but it's definitely about the one specific person being you, Rebel. You really got a hold on a lot of people. And there are lots of insecurities that they have when it comes to them reflecting on you, being present in your energy, missing your energy, just you overall. You tend to teach people lessons without even realizing that there are lessons that are being taught. Now, I understand that you see the wounds in people because you definitely acknowledge that everyone has great qualities. You see the good in all people, but you definitely bring out the wounds in them that they have been suppressing, that they have been hiding. If you look at their friend groups, even their wounds are so obvious, but to them, because they have lived with those people in their lives for however long those people have been in their lives, they tend to avoid the identity that is reflected about them or that can be projected about them. So there were cards that popped out yesterday while I was going through my decks and shuffling them up, and I didn't look at the cards. There are two faced up cards, but I did not look at the cards that were beneath them. So obviously, with me bringing those songs to present, these cards are going to tell us what we need to be focusing on because we have no control over anyone but ourselves. And though there is so much outside of us that we cannot control, we can only control how we choose to react to them. And at times, I get it, rebels, at times we feel like we don't even have a hold on how we react. And the reason that we don't have a hold on how we react sometimes when we say, damn, why did I do that? Damn, I shouldn't have did that. It's because those are our suppressed parts, right? But we tend to enjoy them because it helps us to grow from, the more you know, the more you get to grow. So I also have this, what is it? The Gift of Tarot, right? It's a little pack and it has tarot cards in it. I have not opened this in about 2 years, but we are going to see what cards came with this. And the cards that came with this is Strength card, and it says, be your strongest self. Just going up, be your strongest self. Let's just go off the top line. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, it says, today is a good day for getting gifts as well as giving them. All right. And then Four of Pentacles, and this is just a random card. Okay, so let's set that right there. And then we have Four of Pentacles. Pay attention to your bottom line. Don't worry. Why did it say don't worry? Okay, don't make any rush cash decisions. Don't loan money. Your best bet right now is to say no to large purchases. Focus more on how you can increase your finances. The time is the time is perfect for your budget down papers. I'm sorry, for the time is perfect for getting your budget down on paper. So here with this energy, what I am seeing is, honey, if you didn't feel like your finances was in order, and if you, not even just your finances, if you felt like you were not receiving reciprocity, the Spirit said, get on board. Get on board. You're already there, but it is time to focus on yourself because just as the songs that came in earlier, people you can't control, nor can you guide others in how they feel insecure when it comes to you. Now remember the SWV song, Love Will Be Right Here. You are love. You are love. But the song said, maybe there seems to be some insecurities about the way you feel. So, though you know how you are approaching others, though you know you are full of love and light and you keep your shadow parts of you tamed and well managed, they still are not understanding what it is that you are dishing out. Even in its most politest efforts, they're not understanding what you're dishing out because they don't understand it. A lot of these people is, them experiencing love in its authentic, nurturing nature, even from you, it's their first time. So they feel like you're playing a game with them. They feel like you're trying to make a punk out of them because where they come from, they don't understand it. So, Rebel, reflect on yourself. How were you before you gained the understanding that you have now? Who were you when before you gained the understanding that you have now? Who came along to show you this form of trust that you have learned to accept? You know what? It is out there. Though everyone doesn't have it, you got it now. Right? So reflect on that in regards to yourself. So you are definitely on your way. Confirmation. Confirmation. I heard nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up, baby. You're not all the way up. You about to go higher. You about to go higher, okay? So this week, even though what is today, Tuesday, this week, going into next Tuesday, and matter of fact, above and beyond, carry this energy with you, the strength card. It says, tame your wilder nature while honoring the same strength of will. Okay? Okay, all right. And speaking of, so we have these two cards. It says living out loud, and it says big changes. Did not know that was there. Living out loud was one of the cards that was showing itself, right? Spirit wants you to live out loud. I was talking to my youngest one this morning, and I was telling her that actions speak louder than words. Like, for instance, if I said no running in the house, and she said, okay, mommy, no running in the house, but her actions are her running through the house. So though you know that already, that actions speak louder than words, other people are looking at you and they are observing you and seeing the audacity. Well, they figure that you're supposed to let them know everything that you're planning on doing, and so they can understand it. But Spirit said you have been telling people what you're going to do, and you've been showing it with your words, and they feel that you've been lying to them because not that your words aren't matching your actions, but more so their disbelief that you were going to keep your word. And as well, their incapability of understanding that your words are in fact matching your actions, because they're used to people saying things, right? But they're not used to you got to get in the mindset of them. They're not used to what those words coming into fruition actually looks like. I know, ding, right? You heard that bell? They don't have a clear understanding of what matched words with actions actually look like. Once again, especially seeing that you've said something before, and for you to go do it, the fact that you said it, they already felt that you were lying. They already made themselves believe that you were lying. So for them to make their brain process, oh, well, they told me that they love me. Oh, they're a liar. But then you show them that you love them. They're like, what the fuck is this? Crazy stuff, right? So this is why Spirit said, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. If people don't believe what you show to them, that's not your problem. Just the same way as you. Now with you, it was the opposite. You trusted someone's words. You trusted their words. And you realize how their words did not match with their actions. So with you trusting their words, once you saw their actions, the disbelief that you were in, because you registered their words to be truthful, but their actions weren't matching. So Spirit said you need to get in that alignment of understanding that when people speak words onto you, when people speak words to you, give them that space of grace. Okay, this could be true, but let's see it. Okay, you got to show it to know it. All right. So then, another top card that showed itself. It says the past returns for a time. Spirit, what is this about? And it said, next card, it says, bored and stuck. Okay, bored and stuck. Feeling safe. Finding solutions in unknown places in the darkness. Multiple streams. Smooth these over some more. We'll straighten them up to make them look cute. Maybe, maybe not. But let's get through this. The gift of sacred sight and healthy boundaries. All right, let's make sure that we can see these the best that we can see them. All right, so what I am getting from this is that Spirit wants you. Where did that card? It said, it's time to perfect. The time is perfect for you to get your budget down on paper. So it's so easy to talk about your non-negotiables. But what Spirit wants you to tap into is realizing how others come and feed off of you, how others tend to find their feel of abundant energy by connecting with you. Some of these, because with time, the past returns for a time. And they are bored and stuck. They don't know what it is about you because they refuse to understand you. They refuse to see you for exactly what you're putting out there because they cannot comprehend it. That T was strong. They cannot comprehend it. They feel safe with you. And would find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. You have shown to be the solution to many people's problems. A temporary fix. You are for most people. Though with you, there is so much that you can educate them on. Their minds are not expanded to the extent that they are actually able to take heed of what it is that you are once again dishing out. So you are definitely a safe space for them, but it comes at a cost of you and your peace. I was thinking to myself earlier about how I've said so many times, like, I am so tired of raising other women's grown ass kids, meaning men. All right. And the fact that these men, most men, and I love a man. I love a man. Not one specific one right now, but I love me a good man. I love me a cool, I'll work with you. I want to learn. I'm willing to, set aside that whole patriarchal thing of I'm the leader and all these other things. I love me a good man, okay, where I could look at him and not see the insecurity in him of the fact that he's able to learn from me, right? But there are so many people out here where that's the point that you see their insecurity, because they're looking at you like the audacity of you to think that you can teach me anything. I've had so many people say that to me. I've even had people say, who the fuck do you think you are? Like screaming at confirmation, screaming at, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm me and you're in my presence. Confirmation. I'm me and I'm in my presence. And you are engaging with me. So who the fuck did you think I was going to act like I am? All I can be is myself. But to go back to that thought that I was having earlier, like, I actually enjoy educating people. I actually enjoy the experience that I get to see of someone applying anything that they could have learned from me into their own lives, especially when it brings them happiness, especially when it brings them peace, especially when it helps them to resolve problems and issues that have been just constantly on a repeated replay cycle in their lives. Um, Something else that came to mind earlier that Spirit wanted me to share with you. Watch how you talk to yourself. Watch how you talk to yourself. Watch the things that you tend to collaborate with society's way of saying things. For instance, it came upon me earlier today. I have always said that you know what, I don't fuck my friends. I don't fuck my friends. But how is it that one can say, I want to be in a relationship and I want that person to be my friend? Right, that's a contradiction. You want to be in a relationship with someone who you have a friendship with, where your foundation is solid because you are friends, but you are at the same time telling the universe, I would never fuck my friend. The things that we tend to say out loud or find as a way to comfort someone else can contradict what we are expressing to the universe as an experience that we would want to have. That you're clearly saying, for the sole purpose of securing someone else's viewpoint of you. You know what? You don't have to worry about me cheating on you with my friend. Even though I know that he's a guy and he's interested in me, I would never fuck my friend. So then who the hell is that person who you are so-called trying to have a relationship with? Right. Moving along. Multiple streams. So with multiple streams, yes, we can look at multiple streams of income, but we can also look at the fact that people, when they are in your presence and when they reflect on you, they don't see you as a whole person, but they also see you as multiple streams of assets and reliability. And you are just this presence in their life, confirmation, that brings upon so many forms of nourishing them. But they can't tend to stand it. They can't tend to stand it in the sense that they can't handle it. And that's not your problem. Here with the gift of sacred sight, you already know this. You already know this. And Spirit really, with back up here, it says the time is perfect to get your budget down on paper. Here with sacred sight, Spirit said that you already know most of what it is that I'm saying. So you realize, you know, and you understand that people receive so much from you, but yet you receive very little from them. And the main reason why you receive so little from them is because the things that they know and the things that they go through that they've experienced, you already have that knowledge, you already have that wisdom, you already have that information. But you are a thicker book. You are a thicker book than they are. You are tougher to read. Yep, sit with that. You are tougher to read than they are. Like, they are, I don't know if you know of those children's books that has the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the corner, right? Those are the levels, right? So though one book has the level 1 on it, those are like 3 to 5 word sentences. The higher up the number gets, like let's say a 7, now you're looking at a book with paragraphs. Now you're looking at a book with chapters. So reevaluate how you see being number 1. Because if you are that number 1 child book, you are reading from a 3 to 5 word sentence on each page with a big picture taking up most of the page. You have to assume, and think about little kids. When they're reading those books, they don't really at first look at the words. They look at the picture and they use their imagination. And so these people who see the multiple streams of benefits from you, they are using their imagination at their level of comprehension. Now you're more so like a number 7 book or a number 9 book. No, you got chapters. You have depth, DEPTH. They have to deep that. They have to be able to pronounce. They have to be able to enunciate. They have to understand punctuations in order to be able to read you. They have to understand the importance of a pause in order to understand you. So Spirit said there is need for you to have healthy boundary. I know I just saw it 2020. There is need for you to have healthy boundaries because you have a sacred gift of sight. All right. Let's put these cards up and let's see if there is anything more that Spirit would like to share. And obviously there's going to be because I'm about to get another deck. Be right back. Okay. All right. Let's come over here. Been wanting to do this for a while and it seems like the perfect time to go ahead and see because Spirit said they want you to live out loud, that there are big changes coming. So you have Sacred Key. Oh, okay. Let's get it. Blue Moon. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. Inevitable ends. Endings. All right, let's put these over here because I really wanted to do a pyramid, but I forgot how tall these cards are. All right, we're going to put this one here. Return to silence. Go up some more. Go up some more. All right, Tree. Karmic Dancer. Beyond a Doubt. And Hard Work. And at the bottom, baby, it says New Life. New Life. We got to see the baby. Oh, my goodness. Who doesn't want to see the baby? Okay, so it says birth. New life is away. Oh, wait, new life is on its way. Okay. New life is on its way. Will be like a shrug of fresh energy, infusing your project work and creativity, concepts with electrifying potential. Luck is definitely on your side. All right, the baby. Okay. So, Spirit says you definitely do have a sacred key, and the sacred key is your silence. All right, the sacred key is your silence. Return back to silence. So if ever anyone seems like they are trying to trigger you, get quiet. If ever you are realizing it says, start saving them. Okay, start saving them. Okay, start saving them. All right, if ever it seems as if your energy is just getting irritated because it seems so frustrating to be able to get someone to comprehend, get silent. Listen to what they are saying. And yes, this is another form of care. If you get when you get quiet and you just listen to what it is that they are saying, you will learn how you need to deal with them. Because when you get silent and you learn and you listen to what they are saying, you can then decide where in your life they fit in. And you might realize that they don't fit in your life anymore. So, yeah, you're learning, you're teaching yourself, and you are nourishing yourself by not being combative, by understanding that every conversation is not a debate, nor is it up for negotiation. Just move with your actions. Just proceed forward how you need to. There's also this energy of a dwelling place, of when you do have to departure yourself from others. And those lingering conversations of wishing that you would have said this or wishing that you would have said that, and not wishing that you would have said it in turn of what they said, but more so wishing that they had the capacity to hear you. Not just for the purpose of you getting it off your chest, but wishing that they had the capacity to hear you and understand you. And Spirit is saying that that is the integrity of yourself that is reaching out to you, that is trying to heal in those moments when you are no longer in that person's presence. And you really get something about you, say, I really want to tell them this. I really want to tell them that, because I feel like if I would have told them that something could have changed about the situation. No, that is your integrity saying, I will not create more trauma for that person due to their experience with me. I will not abuse their chosen mindset by forcing onto them something that I know to be true. But I feel like if only they understood. That was strong. That was strong. So, Spirit said that you've been doing a lot of hard work, that you've been doing a lot of hard work, but that this is going to be the part of you most current that is going to cause for you to realize that this is hard work, for you not to have the final word, for you not to deliver the answers to people who are not ready to hear those answers. And it's unfortunate that you have the understanding. Well, it's fortunately unfortunate. There it is. It's fortunately unfortunate that you have the understanding that had they had the space or the ability to comprehend what you were saying, and that you're not playing any games, and that you are really coming in full body integrity, that y'all relationship could have continued on. But you have to respect who they are, and you have to respect who they are not. And in respecting who they are and who they're not, you can then respect yourself better. This is the picture that the Spirit is painting for me, is the levels of disrespect that you do not understand. You are laying at other people's feet, telling them that you are worthy of being disrespected. This entire message is about you stopping yourself from bowing down at other people's feet. Like, I'm here in trust. I'm here in honesty. I am here to just present to you my kindness heart. I'm here to present to you how good I am and how fortunate I am and how much I know and how much I can teach you and how much I'm willing to not just teach you as a teacher, but let you know I was also a student. When dealing with people who are at lower vibrations, and not just of their behaviors, but of their intentions and their understandings of intentions from others, they see you disrespecting yourself with every attempt, because that's the way they feel it. That's the way that it registers for them. And I feel somebody saying, well, you know what? I know myself and I know my intentions, so it's okay. It's fine. No, it's not fine, because why would you proceed forward to communicate with them something that you know that they don't understand, something that you know that they're not accepting and willing to understand, that they really want things their way, because them wanting things their way is the easiest route for them. They want you at a level, they want you to start talking at a level 1 when you talk at a level 7 or 9. They want you to behave at a level 1, though you behave at a level 7 or 9. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you inconvenience yourself, your potential, your quality, confirmation? Why would you inconvenience any growth of yourself to come back down to where they are at, in hopes of being able to bring them along with you, knowing that once you bring them to that level 7 or 9, you're going to have to read everything off of them. You are going to have to guide them through everything. You are going to have to explain everything to them. And therefore, you are not living your life to the fullest potential, because you are then going to have yourself stuck and stagnant. You are then going to be avoiding yourself and the capabilities of your multiple streams that they even wanted in the first place. Somebody's calling your name. There are others out there that is waiting for you, and they don't even know that it's you. And you don't even know that it's them who are waiting on you. But due to you recycling these processes with those who you were been supposed to let go of, you may have to live a lifetime all over again, going through so much all over again, repeating cycles in hopes of possibly being able to meet those who are waiting on you. You have this energy of wanting to service others and those who are grateful, those who are happy, those who realize the blessing of you and who want to nurture your time because they see how valuable you are. But yet you are staying stuck with others just because of how long you've known them for, or their title that has been present in your life, and you given their title authority, but yet and still their actions and their behaviors with you have not shown the respectable authority for you to respect. And you're trying to convince them, hey, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. You got other stuff you need to do. So this is going to be the hard work of letting go, seeing yourself and living free. Less drama, less complexities, new complexities. And you are a master of solving and finding the resolution for those who don't want to do the work. But you are also a master in solving and finding a resolution for those who do want to do the work. So Spirit said, pay attention to where it is that you put your energy. Because here with the tree, honey, you blue moon up here and tree down here. Okay. Sky is not your limit. The ceiling is being shattered every time you grow. And you are reaching and reaching, but you cannot reach. And understand that your roots are beneath you. Not saying that they are beneath, but where you have been rooted from is beneath you. Yes, it's a part of what made you who you are. It's a part of what makes you great. It's a part of what makes you so grounded and what gives you so much strength. But there are so many other aspects to a tree that needs nourishment. Now, to your roots. When that water comes down to nurture the ground, that surrounds you and the roots that lie beneath, let the people from your past grow by looking at you, by watching you, but not trying to get you to do the assignment and nurture them via your time. Your time is already being used to nurture them by you attending to yourself. So continue and actually manifest more time for you to be able to attend to yourself. And how do you manifest more time for you to attend to yourself? Not spending so much time on those who refuse to do for themselves. Not spending so much time on those who are, honey, that damn dream of mine. Not spending so much time on those who are looking for you to be the look of things. Okay, so to this dream that I had, do you know who Lord Farquhar is? Now, I watched Shrek like years ago when Shrek first came out, but last night in my dreams, so I do this thing in my dreams where when something that seems out of place or something that's important that pops itself up in my dream, I've trained my brain in my sleep state to be able to hold on to that and pull it out of my dream. So obviously the rest of my dream was, it was normal. It was me. It was everything that, lessons and all that stuff the only thing that I found that I needed to pull out of this dream was Lord Farquhar. I woke up in this confused state of disgust. Why the hell is Lord Farquhar in my dreams? All right. And obviously Lord Farquhar came in my dream exactly here for this message. Because if you know Lord Farquhar, such a weird name, from Shrek. He was an incel. He had short men syndrome. I guess the mirror on the wall told him in order for him to be the fairest of them all, he had to get a princess. So Lord Farquhar was doing things for how things looked to others, but not just for others, but to service his ego. And due to that message, Spirit is saying, remove yourself from people who see you as a service to their ego, because they do not see you as an individual. Though they acknowledge whether silently or out loud, that you are an individual. They see more of a benefit of you being you in performance of what it looks like for them. You in performance of what it looks like for them. So therefore, they just want you to stand there and look pretty. They not just stand there and look pretty. They want you to take the orders that they spew out to you. No questions asked. Just do it. They don't care about what you have to say. They don't care about what it is that you know. They just want you to do what they want you to do, no matter the liabilities that it causes you. And even if it does cause a liability for you, they're gonna take that responsibility off of themselves and say, well, why did you listen to me? Well, if you knew that, then why would you do it? Once again, Spirit said return to silence at that point and move along and do what the fuck you need to do for yourself, which more than likely is going to be to let this motherfucker go, whomever they are. You've had your time. How many more lessons do these people need to teach you? That they have loved you in the ways that they know how to love you, even though it's not love, then more than likely it's the lust of the benefit of you. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care if it's whomever. You are no longer in a space of those people. You have learned. The only thing that you can learn is energy from the dark side. That's all you can learn. I'm saying it with such a smile because it's the honest truth. That's all you can learn is how much more the devil will beat you down if you are to be a willing hostage. Get out of limerence. They will not be who you want them to be towards you. That shit burned out. All right. So inevitable ends and karmic dance. The Spirit said, celebrate this. Now you are not dancing on their graves, nor are you celebrating their demise, nor are you throwing what you are doing in your face, honey. All you doing is living your life. It's your right. And the more you drown your intuition out to please them, you are doing exactly that. You're people pleasing them. You are proving them to be right. You ain't shit. You do what the hell they say to do. You're afraid to live your life. You're afraid to move forward. You're afraid to accomplish and finish things, because if you really wanted to accomplish and finish anything, you would have been left them alone, because if they were in your space, that's what they would have did with you. How many times have they left you alone, high and dry, because they had other shit to do? Yeah. How many times have they left you high and dry because they had other shit to do and felt nothing of it? And all you wanted is a conversation whenever they return. So, honey, let them tables turn. Leave their ass high and dry, okay? Because you know, abundance, water, honey, be like water. Then Bruce Lee said, be like water, right? Leave them high and dry. Let them live the life that they've chose, and you go do you. All right. Why are we splitting the deck? Okay. You got the right to. You got the right to. Okay. I'm not even mad. Hey, Kipper. Hey, Kipperish. Okay. You can. Spirit is giving you permission. You didn't have to wait on Spirit's permission, but since you wanted the confirmation, there it is. It's your right to. It's been stamped and approved. All right. So in the deck over here, and it said avoid drama. Avoid drama. Avoid it. It's all dramatics. You know, it's for what it look like. They are okay with you wanting to desire and trying to force these conversations on them because it makes you look like the dramatic person. It does not matter to those from where you came from, you know, those underneath the ground, right? It does not matter to them the fact that you want to have these conversations, because the more you keep on talking, that's literally all you're doing for them. Confirmation. Once again, put yourself in the mindset of them. You talking is literally you just talking, because they can't comprehend it. And even if they can't comprehend it, they don't want to. Why are we saying top card over here? Oh, and it says it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms and receive. No, wait, open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you. And though you see, I be having to slow my brain down a little bit because my brain be trying to put stuff in places and say other things because I got constant channels coming down like, okay, well, shouldn't that be a correction anyway? And through you, as it bless the world. So in order for you to receive, Spirit said you've trusted them this far. Continue to trust Spirit and remember that humans are simply humans, and though you are human, you are in tune with your spirit, and you have to understand. Remember, many are called, but few answer that call, and you're one of the few. So if we were to say out of 100%, out of every 100, only 2 answer the call, you are surrounded by 98% of people who have not accepted the call. And they've been called on many times. And they, once again, they like the simplicity of life. Not define the things in life as simple, but no, the simplicity in life. And the simplicity in life is ignorance is bliss. So coming over here, got 0, 11, 0, belief system. Your beliefs will, you are blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Rebel, you better take honey with couple. Okay, turkey with good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open the doors to grow. A lot of things will change for the better. So I feel like that's a duality message. That is a message. Dual message. That is a message for you, about you. But that is also a message about there's other people on the other side, once again, waiting on you. So rebels, I love you, I adore you, and I want you to go live your life and make it do what it needs to do for you, baby. And I hope you got what you needed from this message. And yeah, go rebels.